Friends, Hari Prasad is back with a bang on another lecture. In this episode, we discuss presentation skills. Already 2 lectures on presentation skills were presented, but presentation skills in an innovative manner I am presenting now in this lecture on soft skills. Almost 100 lectures are there on soft skills. This episode, this lecture is on presentation skills. Giving you one message in Telugu. People who understand Telugu only can understand this message. Vankaya lanti kora, Sita lanti bharya, Shivudu lanti Devudu undavalsindi. Okay? Telugu some people didn't understand. Coming to the topic, presentation is for speech. Report is for self-study. Report is for self-study. Presentation is for speech. Public speaking skills are required for presentation. If you don't have public speaking skills, if you don't have communication skills, you cannot make a good presentation. The public speaking skills are important in business, sales training, teaching, lecturing, and entertaining. Presentations and reports are ways of communicating ideas and information to a group. The annual report is presented to the group. Presentation is presented to the group. Right? Why presentations and reports? They are the ways of communicating ideas and information to a group. Unlike a report, a presentation carries the speaker's personality better and allows immediate interaction with all the participants. Report is different, presentation is different. For presentation carries the speaker's personality better and allows immediate interaction with all participants. The written report is not like this. People have to study. The term presentation is capable of giving butterflies in the stomach even to veteran managers. When you are presenting something, how it is, presentation is capable of giving butterflies in the stomach. Giving butterflies in the stomach. Idiom I used. Find out the meaning. Even to veteran managers. Even the veteran managers, when they are presenting something on stage, the presentation may give them butterflies in the stomach. Preparation, style, and method of delivery are important for presentation. For presentation, what is required? Preparation. First you need to prepare. Style. The style you use for presentation. And method of delivery. Your delivery method, how it is. Your presentation delivery, how it is. That is very important in presentation. Presentation skills can add verve. Verve means vigor to the delivery and style of presentation. That is why presentation skills possessed by you, by me, by him, by that fellow, by this girl are all different. That is why presentation skills can add verve, vigor to the delivery and the style of presentation. Run-of-the-mill styles won't work today. Run-of-the-mill styles, they are obsolete. Over. Today, run-of-the-mill styles won't work. A good presentation has the following points. I am giving you some points for good presentation. 1. Content. Information that people need. Your presentation content should have information that people need, the audience need. 2. Structure. Logical beginning, middle and end. Logical beginning, middle and end. The structure should be. Must be sequenced and paced so that the audience can understand it. It must be sequenced 1, 2, 3, 4. Then paced in a manner that audience can understand it. 3. Packaging. your preparation, your content, your style, everything to be packaged. Packaging is, your speech must be well prepared. A report can be reread, but for presentation, the audience mercy of the presenter. If it is report, people can reread it. So presentation, the audience are people at the mercy of the presenter only. That is why be very careful when presenting, when packaging your presentation. You need to package your presentation before presentation. Okay. Number 4, human element. A presentation is remembered much more than a report because it has a person attached to it. What is the difference between presentation and a report? Report you need to read. Presentation you need to hear, listen. Okay. So presentation is better than report. Why? Because in presentation, human personality is attached to it. A speaker is attached to it. For report, you need to read. That is why today books are obsolete, out of date. People don't like books today. People like video books today. People like to see, read, listen and write. That's why video books. This lecture is a video book only. Okay. So that is why books people are not reading now. Books people are not reading. People are accustomed to video presentations for seeing. Okay. That is why presentation is better than report, because presentation is attached with a person, the speaker. In the book, in the report, you only have to read. People don't have interest in reading today. They are interested in watching, seeing, listening in these activities. So human element is present in the presentation. Human element is absent in a report. So next one, I am giving one message now. In between my lectures, I will be giving you messages, anecdotes, jokes, stories, pitakathalu, etc. Okay? See this message, very beautiful message it is. American power versus Indian power. American power, 10,000 nuclear weapons, 6 lakh army, 10,000 tanks, 12,000 air force, 300 ships. That is American power. Indian power, you are equivalent to all those. That power you should have. That is Indian power. Okay? Coming to the topic, 4 P's of presentation. P. 4 P's of presentation. 1. Planning. Knowing your audience is fundamental to pitching your presentation at the right level. You can pitch your presentation if you know your audience well. That is planning. Your presentation should have reason for presentation, impact on the audience. Whatever presentation you are giving, what is the reason for the presentation and what is its impact on the audience. Number 2, preparation. Planning is over. 2 is preparation. A good presentation should start with an icebreaker such as story, interesting statement, joke, quotation, or an activity to get the group warmed up. The audience have to be warmed up. How audience can be warmed up? You have to start with an icebreaker. Icebreakers are a story, interesting statement, joke, quotation, or some activity. What I am doing before presenting any lecture, I am using one icebreaker. Icebreaker may be a story, a message, a dialogue, a joke, anecdote, something like that. So that the audience will be hooked to you till your presentation, till your delivery is over, till your lecture is over. That's what I am doing now. You also do the same thing. Now I am giving one message in Telugu. People who can understand Telugu only can understand this. నవ్వటం ఒక భోగం, నవ్వించటం ఒక యాగం, నవ్వకపోవటం ఒక రోగం. It is wrongly typed here. Okay, that is the message. Only Telugu people enjoyed this message. Coming to the topic, what is the purpose of presentation? Why this presentation? What is the purpose? The purpose is to be told in the who will be attending, who are the audience attending your presentation. Your speech should have a sequential order. When you are presenting, your speech should have sequential order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sequential order. Then climax. Bang should be there in the climax, like in a movie. Present a problem and suggest a solution. Present a problem in our seminar, in our presentation, but give a solution also. List ideas from the simplest to the most complex. Ideas you need to present from simplest to complex. Simple to complex you need to give. Develop charts, graphs, slides, handouts, etc. When your presentation is on, beforehand you need to prepare charts, graphs, slides, handouts. After the body comes the closing. Intro will be there, introduction, then body, then after that closing comes. For closing, what you have to do? Ask questions. Provide a wrap-up. What you taught in that lecture, you provide a wrap-up, summary, so that the audience will go home laughingly, pleasantly. All pleasantries you need to share with your audience. Then you are a good presentation. So, in presentation skills, these things are required. Thank the participants for attending. At the end, you thank the participants. Okay? Number 3, practice. Rehearse your delivery beforehand. Day after tomorrow you are going to present your presentation. Rehearse before the mirror or in front of a friend. Rehearse and make it perfect. Then go to the audience for presentation. I am giving you one message. Woman sells herself means ethics to economics. To avoid this, woman is to be provided 12 lakhs Sridhan. Every woman in the world is to be provided 12 lakh Sridhan, either by parent or government or custodian, anybody, so that woman will live happily on this society. Respect women all the time. If you respect women, you will get money. If you respect women, you will get money, because women themselves are Lakshmis. Woman is Lakshmi, Dhan, Paisa, money, cash. So, respect women, whoever they are. Respect women. Your mother, your sister, your wife, or anybody. Respect women. Outside women, any woman, respect. A woman is to be given 12 lakh Sridhan by any person, by parent, by government, or any person, anybody, anything. And women will live happily in the society. When women are happy, no corona, no COVID, no virus, no bad things for society. Keep women in the world happy. Society will be happy. Finish. While practicing, the presenter to keep the following points in mind. While presenting, you keep the following points. I am giving you some points now. 1. Reduce nervousness. No nervousness for presentation. Main enemy of presenter is tension, which ruins voice, posture and spontaneity. Main tension should not be there. Voice, posture, spontaneity will go if you feel nervousness. No nervousness, please, while presenting. Don't over practice. Practice 2-3 times. Over practice not required. Over practice may decrease the presenter's potential to present. That is why I don't over practice anytime. 1-2 times I practice and I present. 3. Get familiar with presentation aids. You must know your presentation aids. Judge timing. 5. Strong opinion. 6. Clear points. 7. Logical flow. 8. Strong ending. Okay? I am giving you one joke type, anecdote type message. Don't marry idea girls. They change your life. Don't marry BSNL girls. They have connections all over India. Don't marry Reliance girls. They take you into their hands. Don't marry Airtel girls. They do magic on you. Marry only Vodafone girls. Wherever you go, they follow you. After this message, joke type message, I am coming to the topic. Number 4, presentation. Before presentation, the following points to keep in mind. Voice. Voice is the most valuable tool of the presenter. Body. Your body communicates different impressions to the audience. People not only listen to you, but also watch you. A good posture helps you to speak clearly and effectively. Your posture should be clear, good, then it shows you in great light. Eye contact. It signals interest in others and increases speaker's credibility. If you maintain eye contact, in all the foregone lectures I told you, eye contact is to be maintained with all the audience. Facial expressions. Smiling is a powerful cue that transmits happiness, friendliness, warmth and liking. Facial expressions, they are very important. Smiling is a powerful cue. If you are smiling, then that transmits happiness, friendliness, warmth and liking in the audience. Gestures. If you fail to gesture while speaking, you may be perceived as boring and stiff. If no gestures, you will be perceived as a boring and stiff speaker, presenter. A lively speaking style captures attention, makes the material more interesting and facilitates understanding. Lively presentation required. One message. East or West, home is the best. No replacement for motherland. Going America, England, Scotland, Eastland, Japan, Germany, Canada, North America, South America. But wherever you are born, no, your motherland, that is the best. East or West, motherland is the best. My son Prithvi wants to go and study in America. Why he wants to go to America? There are no institutions here. ISB in Hyderabad is very popular. IIMs very popular. Why should we should go to America? Motherland is always better. If you live in motherland, no corona, nothing. Next one, coming to the topic, posture and body orientation. Standing erect and leaning forward communicate that you are approachable, receptive and friendly. How you should be? Standing erect and leaning forward. That indicates you are approachable, receptive and friendly to the audience. You communicate numerous messages by the way you talk and more. Numerous messages you can give to audience by this way. Next one is proximity. Cultural norms dictate a comfortable distance for interaction with others. Next one, don't invade others' space. Don't go too far. My friend comes to me too close. I used to tell her, no, sit there, sit there. So she won't sit there, she comes here. So don't invade space. The space, space required. When you are here, the other person should be there. That is what social distancing, physical distancing. During Corona, we say no. Right? So don't invade personal space. My personal space, you are coming to me. That means when you come to me, when I ask you, you come. You come like that. That means you are pervading my my space. Okay? Sit there and talk nicely. When I want you, you come here, then you come. You should be like that. Don't invade space. Some of these are rocking, leg swinging, moving forward, tapping, caging aversion, deliberate avoidance of eye contact. What are these invading space activities? Invading space activities are rocking, leg swinging, moving forward, tapping, cage aversion, deliberate avoidance of eye contact. If eye contact is not maintained, your lecture is not happy. Your audience are not happy. Try to understand that. Move around the room to increase interaction with your audience. This is video lecture. I can't move around the room. When you are presenting, move around the room. Go to audience. Speak to them. My friend one Shankar Rao in Vijayawada, who is also a public speaker, motivational trainer. He goes to the audience. He asks them what you do, what this, that, gives. Then he is getting attracted to audience. Read your audience. If they are not awake, stop what you are doing and do something different. See, you read your audience. If they are not awake, not listening to you, do something different. Stop your style of speaking, presentation. Then change yourself there itself, how you can make those people who are not awake. Use of visuals. Use visual aids to complement your presentation but not to replace it. So, visual aids, whatever you are using, they should complement your presentation. They should add to your presentation. They should not become alone, they are only. Main presentation is you. Adding presentation, visual aids. Visual aids are OHP, overhead projector, slides, videos and films, PPT, PowerPoint presentation, flip chart, whiteboard, real objects, posters, etc. They are only adding ones, not main ones. Main one is you, the presenter. Visuals should enhance your verbal message, not detract from it. Visuals only should enhance your verbal message. They should not detract your message. Do's and don'ts of presentation. What are the do's? What are the don'ts in presentation? Do lots of background research. Do structure your presentation. Do focus on the question set. Do practice your presentation. Do speak clearly. Do have eye contact with your audience. So these are the do's. Let us come to don'ts. Don't rely on any source of information. Don't have notes to rely on if you get struck. Don't worry too much. Don't mumble. Make it difficult for others to hear. Don't mumble. Others will not be clear with you. Don't rush the presentation by speaking too fast. If you are just speaking, reading the presentation, what is the use? Too fast. No use. So, the tone should be, the presentation should be, the pace should be in a manner that the audience should get understood. Those points you deliver upon. I give you one message now. When heart beats, it says, love dub. Ever thought what it means? Love means live your best. Dub means do your best till your heart beats. Tips and techniques for great presentation. I am giving you some tips now. Follow these tips and techniques when presenting. Don't read straight from your handouts or script. Number 2, Don't put both hands in your pockets for longer periods of time. Don't put. This tends to make you look unprofessional. If you keep your hands longer periods of time in your pockets, your hands, no, you should not put. Indicates you are unprofessional. Number 3, use a pointer for what it is intended. I am using pointer. You use pointer. Use pointer for what it is intended. Number 4, don't lean on the podium for longer periods. On the podium, longer periods. No. Speak to the audience, not to the visual aids. Speak to the audience, not to the visual aids. Number 6, speak clearly and loudly enough for all to hear. Use inflection to emphasize your main points. Use inflection to emphasize your main points. Number 7, pause at the points when there would normally be punctuation marks. Number 8, call your audience by their first name. Number 9, circulate around the room as you speak. My friend Shankar Rao in Vijayawada, a trainer, he used to do that. This movement creates a physical closeness to the audience. Number 10, tell audience what they expect from you and how you will contribute to their goals. Number 11, after lunch is known as the graveyard session in training circles, as the audience will feel more like a nap than listening to talk. Number 12, it is better to finish slightly early than to overrun. These are the tips and techniques for presentation. I am giving you one message now. English is mainly two kinds. Core English, that is British English, American English and Cambridge English. That is core English. The second one is periphery English, that is Indian English, African English, any English, periphery English. Core English and periphery English. Core English, American English, British English, Cambridge English. Periphery English, Indian English, African English, Australian English, Canadian English, German English, that is periphery English. So, always learn core English, either American or Britain or Cambridge. Okay? So, before closing, I give you 3 rules for success. 1, trust your brain. 2, trust yourself. 3, trust Hari Prasad. You become winner in life. Thank you. Carpe diem.